Welcome back. If you're joining us right now, this is a daily report with me, Victor Muyakane, and later on we'll have insight tonight, and we're talking about climate change. As millions of people around the world continue to suffer from the adverse impacts of climate change and respiratory tract infections, it's evident that the contaminated air emitted into the environment is the main catalyst fueling this problem. This has forced a section of residents from Njoro in Nakuru County to adopt the use of biogas as an alternative domestic source of energy, which not only reduces the reliance on forests as a source of energy, but also makes them immune to the high cost of living facing many Kenyans. Elizabeth Atieno visited the said residents and filed this report.
Nakuru County is praised for its breathtaking gem, which lies on the floor of the Great Rift Valley, surrounded by wooded and bushy grassland. I am talking about the iconic Lake Naivasha National Park, which boasts of nature from wildlife to thousands of flamingos feeding in and flying over the lake, and the magnificent waterfalls, all this harbored by forest cover, so as to protect the forest and wildlife of the world's most colorful lakes. A section of farmers from Njoro have resorted to the use of biogas, which has discouraged them from cutting trees in search of firewood. As we traverse Njoro area in Nakuru County, we meet Rebecca Modoni, an organic farmer owning a 4-acre piece of land.
Okay.
Modoni rears sheep, whose waste is used for the production of biogas. She now narrates what prompted her decision to shift from the use of firewood and petroleum gas to the sheep-made biogas, which is also a peculiar innovation.
Nilianza 2020 wakati wa corona. Watoto wangu wote ambao wanaishi Nairobi na wajukuu walikuja hapa. Nikaona biogas hii ya kawaida haitoshi. Kwa inaisha haraka, wanapika uji, wanapasha chakula. Sasa nikafikiria, nikaona vizuri niende kwa biogas.
But first and foremost, it is important for the sheep to consume their meal, which is special to help ease and fasten the excretion of waste used in the biogas.
Hiyo silage sasa naweka molasses na hizo microbes. Sasa wakikula kinyesi yao itakuwa na hizo microbes. Kwa hivyo hiyo kinyesi itafanya biogas iwe na moto mingi.
Modoni now walks us through the step-to-step process of making the biogas.
Sasa nikishafagia kutoka kwa nyumba ya kondoo, naweka kwa buckets. Naweka buckets 2, ndio inatoshia kwa hii trough. Nakuja na mwaga, naweka maji mpaka inajaa vile unaona hivi. Kutoka hapo nachukua hiyo nafunika vile tu hiyo na hiyo nylon paper. Ndio jua unajua hizo siku 2 jua itabeba maji, na hiyo unyevu ambayo tunataka ndio tufungulia itapatikana.
This special black nylon and the blanket lying underneath up to 4 feet deep is pertinent in making sure that the biogas is not exposed to extremely hot or cold weather.
After imedigest gas, kuna hiyo waste ndio inamwagika hapa kwa sock pit.
Modoni is also a crop farmer. Her maize and kales are of good quality and quantity, all thanks to the final waste emanating from the biogas system, which is used as fertilizer.
Hii ni ya kusafisha gas. Unajua wakati inatoka hapa inatoka na uchafu mwingi sana. Sasa ikikuja hapa huwa tunaweka steel wool. Hiyo steel wire ndio inachunga. Ikifika kwa nyumba ni safi kabisa. Sasa unafungua hapa.
We are now in the kitchen, ready to see the final product. The biogas is similar to the normal gas, ranging from the blue flame to not producing any soot. For Modoni, the advantages that come with the use of biogas are immense.
Ukiweka mara moja, inaenda for 2 days. Kama unatumia sana. Lakini kama utumii sana inaweza enda hata 4 days.
We visit the home of Josephine Cairo, who has been a farmer since the year 1986. We find her cleaning the cowshed. She collects the cow dung, drops it into a bucket, and then mixes it with water to form a fairly smooth liquid mixture, which is transmitted into the biogas system to make biogas.
Ukishalipa hakuna pesa ingine utatumia. By the way ya kununua hizo vitu zote imekuokolea mali nyingi sana. So hiyo pesa ungenunua gas, unaweza lipia mtoto fees, unaweza lipa stima, unaweza fanya mambo ingine yenye labda hungeweza.
Sentiments echoed by Patrick Olimba, who first ventured into organic farming in 2020, immediately after retiring from civil service. Olimba has not been left behind, just like Cairo. He also makes his homemade biogas from cow dung.
Hii mambo unasikia bei ya fertilizer imeruka juu, fertilizer imekosekana. So utapata fertilizer yako, utaiweka mahali, utaitumia baadaye.
Kiuchumi nimeokoa mapeni kabisa. Na pia kiafya hakuna moshi ambayo ita affect macho yangu, kifua yangu, naifurahia.
According to Cairo and Olimba, there exists a challenge during the cold season as the gas takes longer to form, and that's not all.
Ile tu uwe careful when you're using it, sababu ile advice wanasema wakati unaiwasha ujue vile utawasha ile flame zingine umeweka juu. Sasa ukiwasha sasa umeweka sura yako karibu hivi.
900 million people in Africa do not have clean energy, which exposes them to respiratory tract infection, which accounts for 4.2 million deaths every year. A call has been made to the government to invest in biogas projects.
Ngeuliza serikali yetu ipatie wamama loans ama mafamilia ambao wako mashambani loans waweze kuweka biogas.
Wengi wanataka lakini hawana ng'ombe. Mkulima awe na ng'ombe moja. Hiyo ni ya kwanza. Ya pili, serikali iunde kama kikundi cha kuletea wakulima nini? Hizo biogases.
Vitu kama hizi zenye zinakuja kusaidia common mwananchi zisiwe na ushuru mwingi sana.
The government has formulated a bioenergy strategy aimed at ensuring Kenya attains clean energy by 2030 through eradicating some toxic and poisonous gases released into the environment like nitrogen and carbon dioxide.
By transitioning away from fossil fuels, we shall contribute to global efforts to mitigate climate change, protect our environment, and secure a sustainable future for ourselves and for the generations that will come after us.
Currently, there is a 2-megawatt biogas power plant operational in Naivasha using flour waste. The number of Kenyans using the renewable and domestic source of energy is more than 90,000.
It is now evident that more farmers are slowly but surely shifting to the use of biogas, which they say is friendly not only in domestic use but also in crop and animal farming. Elizabeth Atieno, TV47 from Njoro, Nakuru County.